And it looks like Project Comic-Con is going pretty good. Good job, guys. All right, yeah, looks like the banner was flying over. A lot of people are taking notice. And like I said on my previous little video like this, who cares about the people, the detractors, the haters? Who cares? It's not about them. There's a lot of people praising it, and it's making noise, which is good. And sadly, hey, look at me, guys. I'm in my place. I got a new light, studio light, at least, right? Yeah. What's happening, guys? Yeah. Remember my last video? I told you I was gonna be, well, I kind of called it Project Film Junkee Con, where I said I was gonna be over there in Wales Vagina, aka San Diego, today, and it just, yeah, it didn't work out. And I was gonna shoot a little video as my podcast with Eric and Blake is now being exported, I should say. So that'll be up in a little bit. But yeah, so what happened? Well, it's not just everything yesterday. Yesterday I had a bad day. I had a bad day yesterday, guys, that just really, I don't know, just took the wind out of my sails. And it was because of my daytime job. Yeah. So when this whole idea came about, now I'm going to start from the beginning. My buddy and I, we were talking about it. And, you know, he works within, somewhat in the industry-ish. And he brought up the idea, and this was like a couple months ago maybe, something like that. And I just was like, yeah, it'd be interesting to do something, you know, just be on the street and just talk to people maybe, I don't know. And I was like, okay, maybe, but then I just didn't really think about it, you know? Because I'm too always wrapped up in daytime work, and then, of course, I get home and I do this, and then sometimes I'm just too tired and I just want to disconnect and everything. So I just didn't really give it too much thought. I didn't take it seriously enough, you know? I don't know why, because I just didn't. And then when it came to talking to him and go over the details, we talked for like an hour, and then he made it just like, wow, this is a good opportunity. This could be a lot of fun. And I thought, okay, let's do this thing. And I started going, okay, let's take it seriously. Let's do this. What happened was I didn't take a day off. You know, I didn't take a vacation day because my vacation days are pretty limited with the company I work for. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take a sick day. It'll be fine. I even told my project coordinator because we're cool like that. And he was just like, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. But then come yesterday, Thursday, all of a sudden just, okay, so what's happening at my work is, it's a shit show. It's kind of a shit show right now because, we had we had a manager, not an office manager. We had a manager that came in to try to like help some things because they got rid of the one that was currently there because he just was not doing right things. And this one guy showed up and then he just took off without even saying anything to anybody. He just took off, went back to where he came from, and I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it was going to happen. I read it on his face. They were putting too much pressure on him, and he just said, fuck this, I'm out. So we didn't have a full-on manager for a bit. So we had the office manager, and she was also just, they dogpiled a bunch of shit on her, and then she was like, I'm quitting. And luckily, the owner of the company came in this week and basically convinced her to work part-time, and then they promoted somebody within the company, the whole company, to come in and be like the other manager / office manager. So there's a lot of things happening in my work. New manager, the owner was there. So I'm going, man, this is okay. And then yesterday, I show up on my day. Okay, so the day before, okay, this is where I was like, oh my God. The day before, my project coordinator wasn't there, and he's kind of like divvies out the work. If you need work, he'll find you work, blah, blah, blah. And the work I already had, I got done like that. I got done quick. So I had to find my own work, and I did it, and blah, blah, blah. So then I'm thinking, cool, if I could just do this tomorrow, it'll be easy peasy, get everything done, and then I can call off Friday, and it'll be perfectly okay. So I show up to my desk on Thursday morning, and I have a pile of work orders on my desk. You know, you guys, I've told you what I do, you know, telecom, make prints, blah, blah, blah. So I have all these, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then we start, you know, I get with my project coordinator, we start talking about the stuff, and then The guy that usually does these particular work orders, they laid him off. This is how things are going in my office. They laid him off, so then it was like, okay, with me, and I've told you this many times, guys, that, and it's a good thing and it's also a curse. Try to learn as much as you can. If you get into a company, try to learn everything as much as you can, because then you create value for yourself. And I've done that. So then when it's like, okay, give it to Dave. He knows how to do it. But in these particular work orders, I was like, I'm not as good. Oh, yeah, duh, because, this guy, he's actually better. But you're going to take his load now. Okay. So it got rearranged. Those work orders went to him, and his work orders went to me, which one of the particular thing I have not done. So I was trying, and I was just going, I was even at lunch talking to my coworker. I'm like, I'm screwed. Because I even told him, like, I was going to take Friday off. I'm like, I'm screwed. I'm not going to be able to take it off. And I can't just call off. It's not going to look good. The owner has been here all week. We have a new manager. We have to get these jobs done. They're due Friday. I'm not going to be, I was starting to get pissed, and I was trying to bust my ass to get them done. Didn't happen. Didn't get one particular work order done, and I was like, I'm screwed. I'm fucking screwed. And I was so pissed. The drive home, I didn't have the radio on. I usually listen to a podcast. I didn't. I was so just pissed. I was livid. But I was also mad at myself because I should have prioritized this stuff. I should have taken the whole thing seriously way before and really prepared and maybe got more people to help and this, that, and this. And I just didn't do that. And that was my bad. And I was really just like beating myself up because after talking to my buddy, he was like talking it up and saying this could be a really good opportunity. And it was something different that I've never done on my channel. So I was like, yeah, man, on the street, I'm going to ask people about the Snyder Cut. I'm going to visit the bus stop and see the billboard, this, that, and this. It was going to be a lot of fun, and I just didn't take it seriously beforehand. And then I took it too seriously too late. And then I got piled on at work, and then it just wasn't going to happen because I wasn't going to risk losing my day job just to, do this, even though I wanted to. I did. I was like tempted, but it just didn't happen, guys. So yeah, it sucked, but it's whatever. And then I was just not having a good day, and things weren't working right, and that's why I didn't post any videos yesterday, not even my first reaction, but I did see Lion King, and I posted it today. But yeah, so that's what happened, guys. I apologize. I know some people were like, I can't wait for your Comic-Con coverage. I'm like, sorry, now I'm just going to cover it from home, as I usually do. Next year, though, I'm going. I'm going to register. I'm going to get my badge, my press badge. I think I have enough of a following to get all that. I'm going. All right, after this debacle right here, I'm going. And I'm going to do, I don't know, I'm just going to have some fun with it and blah, blah, blah. So expect that next year. But that's what happened, guys. So now I'm just playing catch up. I have 5 trailer reactions that are going to be happening after I post the podcast and this video too. So look forward to that, guys. And the Project Comic-Con stuff's going really well. Like I said, ignore the hate, please. It's not for them. It's not for them. Who cares? Okay? It's making noise. It's making this. And Warner Brothers is looking at that shit. Okay? That's what I've been saying. You make the noise, and it starts showing up on various websites, and Warner Brothers is going to, they're paid attention. Does it mean that they're just going to go like, oh, we got to get this thing out. We got to no. But it's really pissing them off. It's really pissing them off. To the point where hopefully we can get some more, bigger voices like the actors involved. That's what needs to happen, really, and stuff. But it's still going to be up in the air, But the noise is always good, and the fact that it's making the rounds, that's what's good. So there you have it, guys. I just thought I'd explain. I've been talking way too much, so I appreciate you listening. And next year I'm going to do something. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll do like a casual Batman thing. That's what I wanted. That's what I've always envisioned to do at Comic-Con is like just go as casual Batman and just talk to people. That'd be fun. So we'll see what happens. But all right, guys. Thanks for listening, and I love you, and I'll talk to you later.